Super Pro Samui Thailand.
Venom, 8tko.tv, ENFUSIONshop.com, Sewell Marketing Group.
As we look at the card for the next fight, and that is going to be a super bantamweight fight between Italy and Kosovo. In other words, Giacomo, Toni and Dardan Menxhiqi. And this is going to be a great fight as we see their records. A little bit of a height difference for Kosovo. And as you see, we go to Tom for the announcement.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the super bantamweight category. Fighting out of the blue corner from Italy, Giacomo, Toni!
There he comes, Giacomo Toni. That's a name that makes you want to sing. From Italy, 24 years of age, representing the world-famous Vos Gym from Amsterdam. And now with the world-famous Ivan Hippo in his corner. And this is a pretty young fighter, still young in his career. 4 fights, 3 wins. One of those wins coming by way of knockout. So yeah, a young blossoming career so far. And looking to make his mark here at Infusion 147. Looking for the next big win.
When then his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner from Kosovo, Dardan Menxhiqi!
There he is, representing Kosovo, Dardan Menxhiqi, aka Scarface, 30 years of age, training out of the Fitland Goes, so training locally here in Zeeland. So home advantage, possibly for him. Don't know if that's going to play a factor in this fight, but he knows his grounds. He knows his way around the area. Let's see if he knows his way around the ring tonight when he takes on Giacomo Toni from Italy. And as I said, this is a fight in the super bantamweight division. He's got 8 fights under his belt, and 5 of those fights he won. 5 of those wins came by the way of
first the man
knockout.
fighting out of the blue corner from Italy, 24 years old, stands in at 173 centimeters. 4 fights on his record, 3 victories, 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, Giacomo Toni! Well then, his opponent fighting out of the red corner from Kosovo. 30 years old, stands in at 177 centimeters. 11 fights on his record, 8 victories, 3 defeats, 5 of his winning fights by way of knockout. Dardan Menxhiqi! Well, this Infusion fight in the super bantamweight category is scheduled 3 rounds of 3 minutes. Sponsored by ENFUSIONshop.com, where the referee is Mr. Ridwan Amrar.
We see the final instructions here from Ridwan Amrar.
Shake hands and step back.
Between Giacomo Toni and Dardan Menxhiqi, who is rocking the Eminem haircut for the occasion. And as said, Menxhiqi has 5 wins, but all of the wins came by knockout. All of his Infusion fights, 2 of them he lost so far, so he'll be out to prove himself that he does belong here in the Infusion stage, in the Infusion podium. Good exchange of low kicks there from both men. Oh, good, sweet little left hook there from the Kosovarian. And a hard low kick. Nice body shot there from the Italian. Good clean action from both sides so far. Tries a jumping knee and a good left kick from Menxhiqi. Ivan Hippolyte in the corner of Giacomo, asking for more combinations instead of single shots. And this is Menxhiqi actually landing. That's a good right shot, followed with a low kick. That will get the approval of Hippolyte. Nice slip there from Toni. Tit for tat, good. As Toni tries to corner him. Good. Back and forth low kicks here. Neither man wanting to take a step backwards. Good double jab, right hand there from Toni. See on the side of Menxhiqi, he's very adamant of keeping his guard up, because in previous fights, sometimes when he presses forward, he sometimes forgets his guard and gets caught, as he did here. He seemed to improve that so far. He approached the last seconds of this round, last 10 seconds. Who can put a stamp on his round? Neither man really.
The end of the first round.
Good back and forth round. Both men had their moments. It was the Italian pressuring a little bit more, landing the better shots, but also some good low kicks and a couple of good punches landed from the side of Menxhiqi. Let's watch it again. Here's some of the highlights. Good body shot there from Toni, and a good straight right. And a good 1-2, followed by the low kick. Classic Dutch kickboxing to the liking of Hippolyte. And he's trying to corner him, and there's that left. And there's a good right hand. That was the end of the round. As we prepare ourselves for the second round, but good first round from the Italian, who prides himself on being good at Dutch kickboxing combination, where you kind of have to if you train out the Force Gym.
Second round for the second round.
And gum shields go back in as we get ready for the second round again. Here we go. And Toni trying to move forward right away. It's a little kick to the groin, but doesn't phase him too much. A good combination there from the Kosovarian, followed with that low kick. And again, a body shot from Toni landed that in the first round as well, and landed here twice again. There was a slip, no harm, no foul. Good hard punches there from Menxhiqi, and a step in knee. And again, the low kick from the Italian, and another one. Oh. And Again, the step and knee from Menxhiqi. No real power behind it. Yeah, good. He's landed a bunch of those low kicks now in his second round. And as you know, they add up. You can't take too many of those. Makes walking a lot less pleasant, let alone getting kicked at it again and again. Yeah, and you can see Menxhiqi moving to southpaw because he doesn't like those low kicks. Good cross there, counter cross from Menxhiqi. And an inside low kick there from the Kosovarian. And again with the low kick, and again the southpaw switch from the man from Kosovo. Oh, a heavy left shot from the southpaw stance. Good shot from Menxhiqi. Yeah, a good push kick there from Menxhiqi. Just forgetting his punches now is Menxhiqi, just kicking. It's working for him, but sometimes you need to do something different. Oh, you can see he's really feeling that low kick. He took a lot of those, and like I said, you can't take too many of those. You're gonna feel those, and again he goes to southpaw. Let's go to the last 10 seconds. Good knee there as we close out the second round in this fight, and a good round from Giacomo Toni. We had a lot of success with that right low kick, forcing his opponent to move into southpaw because he couldn't take it anymore. Didn't block any of them those. See some good work from Toni. That was a good overhand from Menxhiqi. But the low kick from Toni, that was the story of this second round. He landed that again and again and again. And not only does it hurt, it also limits your mobility and your ability to move around, making you an easy target as the fight progresses. So let's see how that plays out in this third and final round. Here we go, third round is underway. Yeah, that's the corner of Toni is asking for more combination work, not focusing just too much on only the low kick. That shot will follow if you land some punches. He seems to have listened to it. And let's see what Menxhiqi can do in his last round, because he's likely behind on points. Good hard body kick there from Menxhiqi. Oh, dodges the head kick. Good counter there from Menxhiqi. Yeah, I'd like to see Menxhiqi put a little bit more pressure, as he is likely or possibly behind. That's a good combination. Should have followed with the kick though to finish. Oh, good overhand there from Menxhiqi. And Toni's not doing too much so far in his first round, and he'd be wise to be a bit busier if you ask me. Don't be a sitting target. Give Menxhiqi the confidence that there's still something to be got here. Good combination followed by the knee there from Menxhiqi. Toni is letting it all happen so far. And another great right overhand, and that seemed to have wobbled him a little bit. Or is it the fatigue factor checking in? He's just staying in the corner, staying against the ropes, and that makes it easier for Menxhiqi to execute and pour out these attacks. As we approach the last 15 seconds, and another right overhand, and yeah, Menxhiqi is getting a second win, and Toni is like just standing by and looking. There we go, some good kicks again, and a good right punch again from Menxhiqi.
The end of the third round, the end of this fight.
He probably seals this third round. And then it's all up to the judges who won the other two rounds. So the second round probably go to Toni, and the first round was a bit closer, probably also the Italian, but you never know. As the judges hand over their scorecards to the referee, we'll find out surely who won this fight. Good fight, entertaining fight. A lot of back and forth action, a lot of good low kicks, especially from this Italian man, Giacomo Toni. As we see the highlights of this bout. As we see, first round was pretty close. Both men had their moments. The better shot landing though from Toni, the cleaner shots. Here's that good 1-2 and a good right to finish. And then in the second round, it was all about those low kicks, hammering away at the legs of Menxhiqi. Making some good points, handing out some damage. And then in the third round, I don't know if he thought he'd already won the fight, or maybe he was a little bit winded. But yeah, he gave Menxhiqi like the free hand to do whatever he pleases, and he did. He landed some good overhands, landed a good knee there in the clinch at some point, and could pretty much do, there's a knee, much do whatever he pleased. And securing him that third round, no doubt. So let's go to our MC.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with a big round of applause for both fighters. Giacomo, Toni, Dardan, Menxhiqi. Winner after 3 rounds, the winner is the man in the red corner, Dardan, Menxhiqi.
Yes, there you have it. It is Menxhiqi who gets the victory, the W. And that all has to do with that third round where Toni more or less gave it away. I don't know what it's... Maybe he was fatigued, maybe an injury played a role. But good work there from the man from Kosovo, who apparently also won the first round, I suppose. Good win for him, good fight. Unfortunate for the Italian, but he'll be back, no doubt.